If you don't drop a like, you will never unlock the level 100 rewards, but if you do drop a like, you will unlock the exclusive Iron Man suit, so don't miss out. Welcome back everybody to a brand new video. Today I have found a brand new XP method inside of Chapter 2 Season 4, and surprisingly there are a lot of new simple fast ways to now level up, and I'll be showing you guys every single way on reaching tier 100 in just 24 hours of game time. With the launch of Season 4, you guys need V-Bucks, and in celebration here is a 5,000 V-Bucks gift card, so subscribe right now for more Battle Pass and V-Buck giveaways, and you could be my 4.4 million subscribers. Plus, make sure to turn on notifications, and if you support me with code GHOSTNinja in the item shop, let me know your epic IDs so I can get some of you added and win some Season 4 games with you. As you see, it takes just about 7.5 million XP to go from level 1 all the way to level 100, but don't let that number surprise you, because within Season 4, gaining XP has never been easier. So right now, one of the newest additions of the Coral Buddies have been added to the Fortnite Island. Simply head to this location, walk up to the Coral Castle, and once completing so, you will see "Oh no," meaning you have now achieved the easy free XP challenge. There are many ways inside of Season 4 for ranking up, so let's break down all of the easiest to the hardest methods on gaining XP. Currently right now, what level are you in Chapter 2 Season 4? Let's see if some of you have been really grinding out the XP this season, because keep in mind, during the process of leveling up, you unlock new styles to all Marvel Battle Pass skins. One of my favorite skins has to be Iron Man, because as you see here with all the different progressions, for level 135 you get the silver, then at 175 you have the gold, and the best for the last is level 215, being the max skin with a very cool foil style. Now let's dive into my best strategies on ranking up the absolute fastest way in Season 4. So let's first showcase all the locations for the XP coins, because we can all agree that is one of the easiest ways on getting XP. So currently right now we have 4 green XP coins giving you 5,000 XP each, 20,000 XP total, and as you can see here are all 4 different locations for the green XP coins. Obviously go collect those right now so you can obviously get yourself some easy XP. Now for the next one we have 3 different blue XP coins. Now these give you 6,500 XP each, obviously totaling up for 19,500 XP. Now you guys do know you do need to break something to then see the blue XP coins, just to keep that in mind. Now for the final XP coins that are currently in the game, we then have the purple ones, which obviously right now there's only 2 of them, and here are those locations, giving you a total of 20,600 XP, and overall getting all XP coins is going to get you a lot of XP currently right now inside of Season 4, and later on in a future update we should then see gold XP coins added, giving you then 15,000 XP for then achieving that. Those are all the current locations for some easy XP and all of the new XP coin locations. Now one of the coolest upgrades to leveling up is punch cards. Now although Season 3 had punch card challenges, this season they have really improved the whole mechanics and how it works and how to gain the most efficient amount of XP. Now currently right now when heading to my Battle Pass HQ, I have 52 of the 55 punch cards completed. Now most of these you guys will simply get by playing the game, but some of the punch card challenges can definitely be difficult. So right now if you're missing any of these, make sure to hop in the game and collect them, because why they're so important is because some of these punch cards have 6 different stages, and every single stage on the punch card will grant you guys 15,000 XP, meaning that one punch card could get you guys 90,000 XP, and that is why it is so important to make sure you guys discover all of these so you can start grinding all of the stages, as well as with just these certain challenges. As I said, man, there's a lot to discover, so make sure you guys go in and get as many as you possibly can. So you may be wondering, how can you achieve supercharged XP inside of Season 4? And I have the answer to your question. Now, although it's a little difficult to obtain, It's super efficient because if you don't know, Supercharge gives you 5 times as much XP once it is activated, and let me tell you, man, you are going to be blowing by the levels, and you're going to be one of the highest levels out of all of your friends, ladies and gentlemen. So this is essentially how it works, because back in the day, we would get Supercharge XP weekends. We haven't seen those all the way since the beginning of Chapter 2, which is a little sad, but inside of Season 4, there are now new ways to obtain these Supercharge XP, and we are now going to dive straight into that. So as you guys know, when you go to your lobby, you will see the quick challenges. Now, every day at 9 a.m. Eastern, these challenges will reset and give you 5 new 10,000 XP challenges, giving you a total of 50,000 XP. But once completing those, it is not over. You are still given an unlimited amount of 1,000 XP challenges to be able to complete 24/7 until the next time they reset, which is every 24 hours. Now, let's say you may not play every day. Don't worry, because every 10,000 XP challenge you miss, you are still able to make up that XP via Supercharge. So the XP that you currently missed in previous days of not playing, that current XP will then be granted to your next day via the Supercharge, and that currently right now is the only way to get the Season 4 Supercharge activated on your Fortnite account, is by simply not completing the quick challenges, to where the next day when they reset, that XP you missed will obviously then be granted for your Supercharge XP. But who knows, maybe Fortnite gives us a surprise and gives us a Supercharge weekend. That'd be a great way to start off Season 4. One of the coolest things added in Season 4 is the Pro Fishing Pole, as well as with all of the new fish that have been added and the brand new mechanic on the fishing collection. This is super cool because personally, you can now compare these with all of your friends, and in my opinion, what I think is one of the best ways on leveling up currently right now is by simply fishing as many fishing spots as possible, because as you know, with punch card challenges, there's a lot of fishing punch card challenges, and on top of that, you guys will then be able to add on to your collection of fishing. It's one of the best tips I would highly recommend doing right off the bat in the season, so you can get familiar with the new fish, how they work, as well as build a very cool collection in a brand new mechanic in the Season 4 update. Now, believe it or not, one of the craziest ways to level up is simply by playing the correct game modes. Now, you guys may play solos, duos, squads with your friends, and or even Team Rumble like myself sometimes, just to chill and relax, and you may even play some of the new LTMs. But let me tell you guys, there is a lot of different ways to gain XP throughout all of these different modes. Now, currently right now, you guys can see a punch card, which obviously gives you 15,000 XP, and how you can get that is by winning different modes. It's obviously LTM, squads, duos, as well as with Team Rumble and solos, so you can obviously do that and get your tiers on that specific punch card. But currently right now, what mode I figured out worked the absolute best, and it's worked best in prior seasons, is Team Rumble. Now, as you guys know, the best way to do this is obviously looting in the storm. Go somewhere where none of your teammates and or enemies will be. Loot that entire city or place and try to get yourself the most amount of chests, carry heals, and sit in the zone. I know it sounds boring, but if you guys are really trying to grind a lot of XP like I am currently right now, this, my friends, is the best way. Get in the zone, get as many chests, ammo boxes as possible, and just keep doing that up until the zone gets very small in Team Rumble, to where once you then die in the zone, the action is going to be insane, and that is where you then start getting all of your kill bonuses, your kill XP, and it's definitely the fastest and most efficient way to gain the most amount of XP in that 15 to 20 minute time frame where each game would then be played. Team Rumble is a great way, definitely do that, as well as within other modes such as squads. I recommend doing a lot of shakedowns, whether or not that's on henchmen, whether that is obviously on players. That is up to you to decide, but you will obviously also obtain some XP for shaking down enemies, which obviously I think by now you guys know that particular method is pretty easy and it's some free XP. Also, I want to explain how the XP is granted for weekly challenges and how the XP coins will work inside of Season 4 moving forward. Now, every single week, Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern, we will have brand new challenges added to the game, and each one of these challenges will give you guys 25,000 XP. Now, every single single week, there is somewhat of a challenge that's kind of like party assist, but it's a new form of party assist. You guys saw this at the end of Season 3, where obviously 4 players maximum can kind of help you do this certain challenge. And once you complete this certain challenge, you will then get 80,000 XP. Now, for most of the times, those challenges are the hardest, considering 4 players usually are going after that. That is pretty much the only party assist challenge you could essentially do right now in Season 4. Hopefully in the future, they may add a party assist feature where you can just pick any challenge you would like. Now, in addition, you guys may think, do the Awakening challenges give you XP for the Battle Pass? No, they do not. They only give you things such as free rewards. As you guys can see, this is Groot's back bling. You guys can even see going to specific locations like the Thor hammer. That is how you guys got the Thor hammer for free, and other things such as built emotes and everything for the max battle pass skins. This is essentially the only way on how you guys can gain the most amount of XP inside of Season 4. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I have been grinding and trying my absolute best to give you guys the best guided methods. For more tips and tricks videos in Season 4, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, because I'll be covering all of the best settings, the best ways on leveling up, and essentially how you guys can become a better player inside of Chapter 2 Season 4. So make sure you guys do stay tuned here on the channel. And if you found this video helpful, use code GHOSTNinja in the item shop. I am an official Epic partner, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys are purchasing the Battle Pass or any of the new item shop cosmetics throughout this season. That would mean a lot to me, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like. And last but not least, if you guys stayed to this long in the video, comment down below your current level inside of the new season, and I will see if some of you guys are really putting in the effort to get as many levels as possible. Let me know as well what tip helped you guys the most. Would love to see the feedback down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.